Hi! I am so excited about this video. Today we're going to talk 2025 reflections and 2026 resolutions. I have made this video quite a few times over the years, and I haven't made it for the last few, probably like last 2 or 3, because my life has been catastrophically disastrous. But now that I've got my shit together, we can do it again. And that's not to say you can't make goals when you are not doing well, but I could not. So now that I'm thriving and I'm happy, I feel very equipped to do this video. So I'm very excited. So here's the formula for the video. I will talk about everything that happened in 2025, whether I met my goals or not. You don't know what my goals were yet because I didn't make a video about it. So we're just gonna refresh on that. And then we're gonna move on to my favorite part of the video, which is goals for 2026. Because I think 2026 is gonna be the best year ever. So let's go. First of all, language learning. I had some really intense language goals going into the year. I was really into it for a while. Fell off the wagon, and I have stayed off the wagon, and I think I will stay off the wagon for a little longer. It is just not where my passion currently lies, and in 2026 I'm really trying to do things that I feel less obligated to do and things that are more driven by my genuine interest and joy. If I meet, same as in the past, if I meet or fall in love with somebody who speaks a different language, you bet your butt I'm running to Duolingo again. So yeah, I might make an update to this in 3 months and be like, oh my god, here I am, we're learning I don't know, fucking Arabic. But we'll see what happens. As of right now, I have no plans. I moved out. I got a cat. I love my job. I'm so happy. 2025, while being the worst year politically in quite a while, has been shitty. Has been shitty across the board. Personally, I've been thriving. And I feel a level of guilt for that, for sure. To see people suffering on such a mass scale, in such a tangible, visceral way, and then be like, oh, but I'm great, has been a strange dichotomy for me. And I'm trying to not, hate myself for doing well, while others are not. So that is a strange thing to grapple with, and if you have any advice, I would love it. I'd love a little advice on that. I grew out my hair. I made friends. I socialized so much more than 2024. I think I went to maybe 3 social events all of 2024, and this year I'm probably going out once or twice a week. Although more in the second half than the first half. But I made friends. I have dated a little bit. I have really engaged with my community, and I'm hoping to do even more of that in 2026. I did okay on writing. I definitely did significantly better in the first half of the year than I have in the second half. I think I've written a little under 14,000 words for the whole year, which is not great for me. I have really concrete plans for word count and publication for 2026. So now I only made 15 videos this year, but I did learn Final Cut Pro, so I'm very proud of myself for that. I have been an iMovie girl since 2016, 2017, and I have always been oh, how much better could it possibly be? Turns out it's streets ahead. Now, as of this video, I've read 93 books for the year. And I think it is highly unlikely that I will hit my yearly goal of 100 this year. But I will continue to give it my best effort. I am trying not to be disappointed by that, because that would be very silly of me. There is a little part of me that's Catherine, why didn't you try harder? And to that I say, full-time job, Catherine. Other interests, Catherine. World's collapsing, Catherine, so maybe it's fine. I went gluten-free this year. It was not for any weird diet or weight loss reason. It was for chronic illness reasons. In terms of exercise and fitness goals and weight loss goals, I did not exercise really at all, nor did I even pretend to try. I should probably actually stop setting goals that center around weight loss or exercise, because I get weird and obsessive for like a month, and then the next 11 months I do nothing and just feel really bad about it. So mayhaps, even though I know for a goddamn fact that there is in fact a exercise and weight loss goal on my current like 2026 list, maybe I should rethink that. And those were some reflections on 2025. I would love to hear about how your year went, and I hope you stick around for the second half of the video, which is my 2026 goals. I am a goal girl. I know some people are like, resolutions, not a fan. I totally get that. I totally understand the idea of being like, ooh, we're getting to the new year. Why does that mean we have to start something new? We should be starting whenever we should want to. I do very well with a concrete like beginning date and something that makes like cyclical sense. So this is like, the new year is always like my favorite time of year, to be honest. So 2026 goals, let's talk. Kick my phone addiction. I talked about this in another video, which I will put up in the cards. I don't know which side of the screen it's on. Spend less time bed rotting and go out more. Bookstores, coffee shops. I went to a coffee shop literally this morning and I didn't even talk to anybody, and I still feel so much better than I would if I had sat at my kitchen table all morning. Learn how to cook. For the love of God, Catherine. Turn on your fucking stove for once in your goddamn life. For real. Continue to eat gluten-free. Make 30 videos. So doubling from this year, which is bold and ambitious of me. But what am I if not bold and ambitious? Finish and prepare to publish Project Vigilante, which is the novel that I'm working on. I have a full video about this in the cards. I'm really excited about this. I think it's gonna be my favorite. I say this every time I publish a book. I'm like, this is my favorite one yet. And to that I say, Catherine, it's because you're growing and changing and you are like developing better taste and you're becoming a better writer. But yeah, I really am very excited about this one. And I'll be making a lot of writing videos this year. So stay tuned for that. Should I give myself bangs tonight? Should I give myself bangs? It's a lot of forehead. Let me know what you think. Read 100 books and more physical books. I have been reading mostly audiobooks and Kindle books this year. I want to finish 75 books. I've been doing that challenge since like, I don't remember when I started, but it'll end on January 31st. So, and if you haven't seen any of my videos about that, basically you have to read like 45 minute sessions a day, no book buying, finish a lot of water, and do a journal, like a physical journal about it. And I've been killing all of that, minus the water, but we don't need to talk about that. So I'm quite pleased. Crafting. I don't know if I've made like crafting resolutions in the past, but I really want to get into get more into my crafting hobbies this year. So I want to learn how to set up and operate my sewing machine on my own. Right now, I can only do it if I go up to my grandma's house and I have her help me set it up. So, I would like to be able to do that independently. Make a craft corner in my apartment. I'm gonna drag a desk up here. I'm gonna put my sewing machine on the desk. I'm very excited. It's gonna be great. I'd like to go to a craft meetup, whether at the library or at like some other place once a month at least. There's a craft guild in my town. And I want to go there, take classes, go to their open hours, maybe meet some friends. I think it'll be really fun. So there are 5 projects that I really, really want to finish or finish this year. So in terms of knitting, I've been working for probably 2 years on this Howl's Moving Castle inspired bubble stitch sweater. And I just finished the back panel. It's massive because I did like a larger size so that it could be like more flowy and nice. And it's beautiful. I love the bubble stitch. It's long and it's tedious. So I want to finish that this year. And then once I finish that, I can move on to this, which I'm very, very excited about. The unicorn tapestry cardigan. This is gorgeous. This is Gorgina. And I cannot wait to do this. I anticipate many tears. I am prepared to be upset about it when I inevitably can't do something. But I will persevere. I will seek out community assistance from those who know more than me, and I will finish this sweater. My goal is to actually do it in time for, we do a staff like art exhibit at the library that I work at, and that happens like, I think August or September. Maybe by some miracle I'll finish that in time and I'll be able to put it up. I would love that. On to sewing. I have been trying to get more into sewing in the last like 6 months, year. I'm working on this t-shirt quilt with my grandma. It's like old t-shirts of mine that we put together and sewed together, and we're gonna put batting on the back next time I go up there. So very excited about that. I need to finish that though, because it's been actually probably closer to a year now that I'm thinking about it. I need to finish these projects quicker. Because I get really excited about something and I'm like really into it for like maybe like 3 weeks. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just put it aside. And then I forget about it for like 9 months. So we're gonna work on that. I really want to make a quilt coat. You probably have seen these on Pinterest if you're into crafting at all. I think these are so cool. I actually have the quilt that I got over on my couch. I bought one on Amazon with my Amazon gift card Christmas money. And we're gonna sew the crap out of it and make a cute little quilt coat. And finally, you've probably also seen these. They're reversible tie front vests. I think they're super cute. And I would love to have one and like pop it over like a little mock neck sweater. So I think that'd be darling. That concludes our 2025 reflections, 2026 resolutions video. Please comment down below and tell me your reflections on the year, your goals for next year, how you're feeling about like the end of the year and getting into 2026, anything, everything. I want to hear it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.